Morning, guys. Rick Shaw here on Thursday the 28th of July 2022, and this month is cooking by. I was seeing some of these guys the other day with their weed whacker, and I guess the one they're running here seems to run really good. They cut this grass all the time. It's a 4-stroke. Guy said it was they don't mix any oil in the gas. So I found one on Lazada, 3780. It's a Kawasaki brand, 4-stroke, 42cc, and good reviews on it. A lot of folks gave really fantastic reviews. So we'll see how that goes. Might grab one of those. We're going to need it. Morning. We're going to need it for the ground out there to keep that cleared up. But we're having a nice day. They got a lot of places. A lot of places are started. This one here, they're just getting ready to. They're digging the holes for the pillows here, and they're getting started. There's a lot of places going up. Look at this. There's a big one over there, and a lot of them are up. These two that are over here are getting ready to be moved into. I see they got a temporary meter on them. They got another one going up right here, and it's moving along. The guys are humping, getting these places out. I hope the water holds out. We had water last night. It was definitely down. The pressure was down, but it was still enough to give me hot water, but it was kind of like trickling out of there. Hot water was coming on and off. In the middle of the shower, it kind of like stopped for a little bit, and then it came back on. It's just what we deal with. At least the power's on. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape for water down in Mindoro. We're gonna tie into the mountain water. There's a pretty big line coming in. The neighbor, we're gonna hook onto that. Plus we have our well, which I'm really happy all that stuff's in. We went down there to get the septic in and the well in, and we accomplished that goal. Our next trip, my sweetie and I are going to be heading back on the bike. I believe Grandma's going to come here and stay with the kids because they'll be doing school, and we want to get the tricycle. We're waiting to see how the guy goes. He turned over the one Monday morning. He turned over the bike the trike that he was building on Monday. We saw the sidecar was already on the bike, and then he was going to get started on ours. So we're kind of going to just play it by ear. When he says it's going to be ready, then we'll scoot down there. My wife actually found a resort very close by with a swimming pool and all that, and we might stay there just to have some time to ourselves. We really don't get any time to ourselves at all, with the kids, and this will be a nice trip. I hope it's a good, safe trip, and the good Lord travels with us. But here, I wanted to show you this one while I'm walking. See that? That's a pretty good sized one there. I don't know what these one sells for, but I imagine quite a bit, more than double of what ours is. There's another one there. They're moving. People are getting in here. I hope the water holds out. Time will tell. But all the guys are up and early this morning working. I did a video earlier I was trying to put out, but it messed up. And it wouldn't load to the phone for some reason, corrupted. I had changed something in the phone, and I had to go back, and I just changed it back. There's something oh, there's the puppy dogs. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. But so we'll see if this one goes up. Don't forget, guys, 6:30 Sunday morning. I want to do a live. I hope some of you guys that have been here for a while can chime in on some things. Morning. But anybody who wants to come, has questions, it would probably be a good time. I hope some other folks, like Mark just came back from Visa Run. He knows about that one. So hopefully he'll be on there, and hopefully Tropical Tim, and some people have been here for a little bit who knows the score. I don't have I don't know if they call it a visitor's visa or tourist visa or whatever. I don't do that one. So I do understand from talking to another fella, a subscriber. He said on the tourist visa that you can't work at all, make no money. So, you know, these guys know a little bit about that stuff. A little bit loud already this morning. But the guys are getting in here. Well, they're going at it. Was watching a thing here. I stayed away from the news kind of when I was out down in Mindoro, and I got back, and I just seen Biden. Guy can't talk at all, but boy, he gave a big long speech, and it was just perfect about the J6 insurrection, guys. That was really something. Okay. Morning. And it was going on about that, and it was just this most terrible thing. I watched all this stuff. They were letting them in, people were moving out of the way, and he said, oh, the death and destruction. But yet when they had another guy on there, a CNN guy, in the background, there's fires, they're smashing windows and all that, and he said, no, that's just their First Amendment right, they're expressing themselves. Morning. So that was this really strange how they do this stuff. You know, they're just feeding you lines of bull, guys. Big lines of bull, and I hope people don't suck up to it. I just seen Schwab, he got on there and said his organization wants to. Morning. He wants to do away with individual ownership of automobiles. You know. So, morning. So that's you know, that's really then they're having all these Hollyweirds pushing eating bugs. I remember when I was young, I had a really good science teacher in 5th and 6th grade. He moved up from 5th to 6th, and he was a pretty good guy. Morning. And they were talking about eating bugs back then, and he had both sides of the story. He had some stuff on there about how, oh yeah, they're going to do the bugs. This is in the 70s. And then he also gave us a paper to read. He used to put it up like on a microfilm. He had one of them things you could, I guess it was a book, and then it could show up on the board and you could read it. And we were reading this stuff, and one of these scientists got on there and said there are certain kinds of parasites in bugs that the human can't take care of, especially when it came down to like mealworms and all this kind of stuff. And that's what they're pushing now for people to eat. They want to get rid of cows. Yeah. And this thing where they're saying the cows are, you know, the cows are making more pollution. What about the cars and the industry? Come on. And what do plants need? Plants need the carbon. You know, they need this. If they're going to reduce carbon, that's going to kill a lot of plants. Morning. So, you know, it's all part of their deal to reduce the pop and get everything down, so you know they can do whatever the heck they want and have their little surf class taking care of them. It comes right out in one of their books. They want to get down to 500 million. Just crazy. Then we see them pushing this punky mox. You know, it's a world emergency. You know, oh come on. You know, I saw a couple of doctors got on there and said that, you know, it's not that transmissible, and now they're saying it's in with the happy fellas, you know those guys, and little kids are getting it, but only the ones that are living with the happy guys. You know, it's. I hope the world doesn't fall for this baloney again. It seemed like a lot more folks are woke up, but if they really pressure it, I see that. Morning. I see that these, you know, they're getting rid of a lot of these world leaders. They're stepping down, resigning, and blah blah blah. And what are they doing? They're putting WEF people in their place. You know, that's already happened in 3 or 4 places that I saw already. So what's the point? It's just all smoke and mirrors. It's just a big show. Try to show you there's something doing, and they keep talking about, oh, it's going to get better. Trump's going to return. Everything. We're going to fix it all, and blah blah. That's been going on a little bit too long for me, guys. I'm just not buying it. I just getting tired of hearing it. I just really am. I hate to say it, but you know, that's just me, I guess. But we are having a kind of a nice day. Sun feels good this morning. It's nice. It's kind of cool right now. It's not too hot. It's going to get hot though, I think. But had my little pup out for a walk this morning in the dark, and walked all around the neighborhood. A lot of barking dogs here. Chickens crow all night. You know, we got away from that for a while, and now, you know, I remember when I was young, I had dogs. They didn't just bark at everybody, you know. These dogs just bark at everything. I've been walking by here, around here for over a year, and you know, these same dogs bark at me all the time. You know, when are they going to learn? I am a normal fixture here. We had dogs where, when neighbors walked past the house, they never barked. It was when somebody strange came around that they would bark. And when you heard them bark, you said, "Oh," and you went out and checked, because they didn't just bark at everything. But here they bark at everything. And it's annoying. You know, I'd like to be able to do my walk, but I avoid certain places because the way the dogs bark. This one here, this little baby right here, she don't bark at just every damn thing that's going on, which is really good. But some people she does. We gave mugs to Gloria and Hermie. It's the goat dog. That dog chases the goats out of her garden, so they got mugs. Cool little dog, but I think that was a good fit for them. She was okay with us, but you know, we had a thing when we were down there where we took her to the vet, and then when we got outside, I went to put her in the car, and she escaped, and we spent a good 20 minutes trying to catch her. And I don't want a dog like that, so we went ahead and let her go. Shaky, no matter what she's doing, I can call her off of it. We were walking earlier. They left a big pile of garbage over there, and she went straight over that. And I, "Hey, get over here!" And boom. I know she wanted to get in there and eat some of them chicken bones, but you know, we don't want her to have chicken bones. A lot of dogs, they get their guts perforated from the cooked chicken bones. Raw chicken bones are okay. They'll crunch them up, but the ones that are cooked, they get brittle and cut their intestines up, and I don't want her getting any of that kind of stuff. And I wish these guys wouldn't, you know, throw their garbage. Look, they're putting another one over there too. That one's starting. I think our water's going to be shot once we get all these places online. While we were gone, we heard the water was out for quite a while. Power was out for a while. So we'll still do a transfer switch if I can find stuff. We're finding more places here in Lipa that have supply companies. It's hard for me to watch when I'm driving because I'm so focused on not running over somebody who just walks. We had a guy right in front of us, ran right out in front of the tricycle the other day and almost got hit. And we were, you know, my wife and I are both looking at it going, "Holy mackerel, you know, why did he do that? Why didn't he wait?" Because behind us there was nobody. He could have waited another 2 seconds, but he ran in front of the tricycle. And it's just what they do here. It's just like whack-a-mole when you're driving. That's one thing we'll probably talk about Sunday. And I recommend that if you come here, if you're going to be out in the province, like in Minduro, car's fine. I'll still want to use the tricycle most often, but you know, for driving here, it's a drag. It's absolute drag. You know, we never know what's going to happen. When we were coming home yesterday, my wife said, "Oh, look, that area looks open." So we turned around and take that street to get home, and we got up a couple blocks, and boom, we were in dead of traffic again and couldn't move. You know. And it's just a shame. It would be a lot better here. If you do have to get a car, get an automatic, guys. I don't like these chain drive automatics that Honda offered. That's why I got the stick. But automatic would be a lot easier to drive around here. So that's one thing that would be good to get. But we love our little car. I'm gonna take it up today and get it a bath and take care of that. So I'm going to go ahead and let you go. Not too much else going on around here. I'm just looking forward to the live Sunday. Hope we get a lot of folks. A couple people who have been hitting me up saying, you know, they had some questions, and I can be had on the Telegram. The link's in the About section on the channel. That's the best one I like to use, but I do have Messenger again. and that seems to be what everybody uses here. So I'm back on that. So that way, if you need to get a hold of us, questions, we'll do as much as we can on Sunday and let you know what's up. Because when I first came here, I didn't really have the internet to see. Yeah, there were probably expats doing vlogs and stuff, but I didn't have any of that. And I think it's going to make it a lot easier for people. I still say if you come here, don't lock yourself into one place. Travel around, stay. You can rent places here month to month, and travel around and see what you like. Find a place that suits you, because they're so different here. There's the places here from one town to the next. It's like night and day. Even Carmona. There was a little bit of traffic there, but we come over here to Lipa now, and it's just you just never know what you're going to get. You can't really tell somebody, okay, I'll be over there. I went to go over to Wes's the other day, 45 minutes to get over there, and it's 7 kilometers. Just the traffic was, and it wasn't even that bad. It wasn't even that bad at that time. But some days it could be an hour. Other days, 15, 20 minutes. It's just how it goes here. The traffic cops. We watched a traffic cop the other day. My wife didn't think there was one there because he was waving our line through and the oncoming line through, and a big truck just pulled out from the Y, and the traffic cop waved him on. I could see him from the driver's seat. He waved him in. Well, the oncoming from us, they were stopped. So he blocked our whole lane, and it was like that for 5 minutes. Why'd that traffic cop have him move at all? We could have cleared our section out, but I honestly don't think they're trained to do this. They're just thrown out there in an intersection and said, okay, this is your intersection. And I don't always blame them, because it's a mess here. I like it on the days when they're off. We get days sometimes where there just aren't any. I don't see them. I don't know if they're at meetings or there's just all of them have a day off the same day, and those are the days it seems to move pretty quick. So I'm gonna let you go, and this is Rick Shaw out.